Hello, good
Thank you very much.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Kitano-san.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay,
can hear you.
good. Well, thank you very much, for this wonderful opening ceremony, and we're very grateful, and we are very pleased to announce the opening of the Sony CSL Rome operation. And Sony CSL has been carrying the research for the humanity and for this planet. And that's the utmost importance. And then as a scientist, as a technologist, it is extremely important for us to put our contribution to our civilization and this planet forward. And I think this is very important. And then we made a specific strategic choice of the topic of the research, at the same time, where we're going to carry out the research. Yeah, Tokyo and Paris are both metropolitan, cosmopolitan cities, and that this is where we started. And recently, we added the Kyoto operation, which is the cultural center of all the very historic city, as you know, in Japan. And now we made a similar decisions to have our operation in Rome. And people might ask, why are you not going to the Silicon Valley? We decide to deep dive into our culture, and I think it's very important. And Sony being the company, pushing our civilization through the entertainment backed by the technology, I think this is very important and a very obvious choice for us. At the same time, Rome represent the issue of the urban lifestyle and the cities and agriculture and the food and other things, which I think is very important, for our daily life and then how we shape the future. And then also, I'm very happy that this operation going jointly with the Enrico Fermi Research Institute. I was actually trained as the particle physicist, and Enrico Fermi is obviously the star. Enrico Fermi has been my hero, and he has done, marvelous genius. Had outstanding research in both theory and experiment. If you remember, obviously, audience today is very knowledgeable about what Enrico Fermi accomplished. Fermi-Dirac statistics and beta decay theory. And those are the outstanding research and theoretical side of the particle physics. At the same time, he have carried out a significant research in creating artificial radioisotopes and the identifications and discovery of the slow-moving thermal neutrons. It's very rare for the for expert, even best expert, to be able to accomplish such outstanding research in both theory and experiment. Sony CSL Rome, as a CSL as a whole, would like to carry on the inherit the tradition of Enrico Fermi to be good at both theory and experiment. Theoretical side, we would like to come up with the new concept and theoretical work, that can be groundbreaking. At the same time, we like to go on for experiment. That is not just experimental lab, but also we like to implement our research result into the real life. We like to change the world and impact the society. So we like to, carry the legacy of Enrico Fermi in our context. And in that sense, we are very grateful that we are situated in Enrico Fermi Institute. Now, let me talk about a little bit of CSL. Our guiding principle is act beyond borders. The borders are something that we created by ourselves. It's artifact of the human, culture. We consider, this is the physics, this is chemistry, this is research, or this is business. Those are all the borders we created. But the problem we are facing, all the global climate issues and all the issues that we are facing, I don't really go into specific items, but you can imagine, many issues we are facing. And it cannot be solved by a single research discipline or the distinction whether this is the research or the business, or cannot be solved by the single countries. I think we all have to work together. We have to put together all the ideas in a different discipline and to solve the problem. Also, we want to explore the potential of the mankind, and that requires a synergy between multiple disciplines. At the same time, Sony CSL is a very small institution, and we have only 30 researchers plus, and I think even if we increase the numbers, like I think probably up to like a 40 or 50, we have no intention to increase the size of 200, 300 or 1,000. We want to be small. We want to be agile and nimble. And then you might question how we, achieve our goal of changing the world in a better place. I think that is the, we will leverage the power of the influence. If you have like a great idea and prove that works, and they get the theoretical and very pioneering work in reality, we'll start having a people and friends that we want to work together. That's why we want to augment the circle of influence, and that we're going to project throughout the world. That's why we should be able to, work together to change the world. Sony CSL designed to be creating the first step of the change. And that way, we like to contribute to the world. At the same time, organizational structure of Sony CSL designed, now it's shifting dramatically how we organize our research lab, is not really going to the central, but we're going to go more dispersive. We want to disperse in a geographical, and we disperse in terms of discipline. We're going to disperse into that, in a way that how we're going to work together with different organizations, different companies, and different government institutions, so that we can actually penetrate, and we're going to, work with the, multiple stakeholders who are interested in changing the world to make the world in a better place. So this is what we are doing, has been doing now. And then we have a very specific topic, which Vittorio will explain today, and his team will explain today. And we are very happy to be situated in Indigo Filmi and starting Rome operations. And we are very happy to be able to work together to make the world a better place in the future, and we'll do it together. Thank you very much.